Hi, Rainbow Benno here. I am by the lake again. I love the water. Just something about it. I'm just drawn to it. I have asked the Most High God what messages need to be relayed to the collective today. And it has something to do with March 17th and March 18th. Could have been last year, could be next year, or it could have been sometime in time and space. So, it says, fear is thrown away. Bye, fear. I mean, because in the end, that's what needs to happen anyway. My hair is wilding. That's what happens when you're in a windy space anyway. So, it says, there is no fear in love. Real love has no fear at all. But perfect love casts out fear. And that's exactly what the Divine's love does. Knowing that the Most High loves you, your ancestors love you, and you love them as well. And then you know that you're protected. You know that nothing can touch you. Look at my hair. Because no fear involves torment. If you truly love somebody, you could never bear to torment them, to see them cry. Never. I mean, that's the way it is. It breaks my heart when I see anyone I love sad or even a little bit stressed. Honest to God. John 4:18. When children are frightened, they need comfort more than courage, consolidation more than logic, and compassion more than proof. Frightened children need to be wrapped in caring arms of an adult until the fear melts away. Finding consolidation in the presence of someone who really cares. I'm sorry, this is hitting home. Because my children were taken from me. So, unfairly, by the way, I've been the best mother. Most caring, playful, teaching mother. And money got in the way. Money. I'm sorry, I'm trying to contain myself. Send the message. Because it's important. That's exactly what God does when we are afraid. He holds us close around us with his arms. Holds us tight. And you can feel the presence of the Most High God comforting us. He longs to wrap us in his loving arms. He wants us to know intimately as our wonderful, protective Father or Mother. The closer we draw into him or her, the more we can trust in his perfect love. We can't really fathom what perfect love means, because our best attempts to understand God's flawless love are mirrored by our sinful nature. So because we were raised in such a dark world, or we were introduced into a dark world, maybe you weren't raised with love when you were a child, maybe you have no idea what love is, but because of that, I'm trying to give that to my children, and I'm being kept from my children, by the way. And as the school bus drives by, oh Lord, you're mocking me now. Or maybe it's a sign. I praise the sign. The Apostle Paul reminds us that God's perfect love is indeed difficult to understand. Perfect love. I mean, it hasn't been on the planet Earth for some time, right? The devil has reigned for so many years now, centuries even. And the wicked have gone away with so many things. But now God is back. God is here. You better believe it. This is the year of karma. This is the year of judgment. Maybe many years up from now will be judgment, depending on what you've done. But I mean, you still should have had an inner knowing. Everybody has a divine spark within them. I mean, everyone has an inner voice. You know, I suppose it all depends on your self-esteem and what makes you happy. Yeah. I mean, I was lost for a while because of it. I was in a relationship that had no love. I gave love, but because I was with somebody who didn't know how to give love back. Not his fault, but it was what it was. I had to self-medicate for a while because I was alone. You know? So I self-medicated. And plus, you know, pain don't help. I had 2 neck surgeries. So it is what it is. Either way, I've come to terms with things. And I forgive you. Forgive myself. I moved on. And I'm focusing on what's most important in my life, which is my children. And this one person, this one man isn't standing in the way of being there for my special needs son. He's standing there, not letting me see him, literally. But out of spite. Out of spite. Because of my past. Not even willing to see who I am, who I was, even as a person. Just looking at a surface level. These surface people, the 3D existence. PC, yo. PG, I mean, PG, yo. PC, PG. Wow. Wow. That's the reason why I said that. He writes in Ephesians 3:17-19, the Apostle Paul, that you may be able to comprehend with all the saints what is in width and length and depth and height, to know the love of Christ, which passes knowledge, that you may be filled with the fullness of God. Today, let his perfect, I don't like that word his, honestly. God is not a he or a she. God is everything. It's like you can't put a sex to a tree. You can't put a sex to the wind. You can't put, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, what do you call it? The church said he, because man was important back then, but anyway. As you do, feel free in his loving arms wrapped around you in comfort, consolidation, and compassion. Fear knocked to the floor. Faith answered. No one was there except God. When you're beaten to the ground and there's no one there to pick you up, you're sitting there reaching up to the heavens, being, help me, Lord, help me. The Lord answered, and no one else did. Not even your significant other, not your best friend, not your father, not your mother, brother, sister, nobody. The only one that answered was God. And everyone has to wonder why I'm so close to the Most High. I'm thankful for that, for one. And I can forgive my enemies. Until next time, God bless.